chairman and CEO of Military Comm Networks, and we provide video platforms for all the troops, even on their deployment in Afghanistan, where they can actually reach up to. They can meet up with 25 family members all at the same time, and they can all meet. We do a lot of different programs. Wounded Hero program that we do, deploying down at the Intrepid Center at the new Bethesda Hospital, where the wounded troops can actually get online and again talk to up to 25 family members all the same, and they all talk to each other. So it's just like all of us be in this room all together, no matter where they are in the country. And it's we're fully government certified with that. We're the only network that's actually what's called FIPS 140-2 compliant. They go in any government computer system without any other approval. One of the things when Will and I met up with Will and was introduced by a mutual friend was what he was trying to do was not just another shelter that didn't accomplish anything once they did, other than give them a place to stay and off the streets. So one of our areas that we wanted to bring to the Devine House was our contact base, our talent pool that we actually have at Military Comm Networks. I went back to some of our people. My director of medical programming is Marsha Rita out of Buffalo, New York. She is going to be instrumental in working on setting up medical screening programs for the Devine House. The other that we have is my director of educational programs, who will have set up educational programs for the people that come through the Devine House. It's Dr. Elizabeth Kunin. Elizabeth is a Harvard fellow, a PhD in microchemistry. She's a teaching professor at Cal State. She was Teacher of the Year 3 times, and she actually grew up here in North Carolina. She's one of the few people that graduated. She graduated from Duke, and she graduated with 2 simultaneous full degrees. She ran 40-some credits every semester. Graduated with a degree in microchemistry and a degree in microphysics. So she will actually be instrumental in setting up our educational programs for what the Devine House, so that when the people come through the Devine House, it's more than that. We can actually recreate and get their life back in order, but give them something really to work with. And also the access to a wealth of talent pool that they can rely on and go back to for references when they needed to go out and talk to somebody about getting a permanent position. We also have brought in, as of last night, one of my other entities we have is our own call center. It's a virtual call center. We hire any veteran, any disabled veteran. They do not have to report to the call center. They can be in sitting in Iowa. They can be sitting in Nebraska at their home and actually be fully employed under that call center. That is located out of Raleigh-Durham, and we will be providing under that jobs that as they graduate from the Devine House, can also be deployed right at in a full-time position in that. And the nice thing about that is our veterans talking to other veterans, and we'll just set up a program for contacting the veterans about mortgages, but that will be done by other veterans on the call center, and it will be veterans talking to veterans. So the people that graduate will actually be working full-time, and being able to actually talk to other veterans so that they stay that constant connection. We love what Will is doing down here with the Devine House. We're out of Washington, D.C., and we, through our full support of everything and all of our resources that we can behind the Devine House. So I thought I'd let you all know that that's where we come from for their support. Any questions that we'd like to ask?
Thank you, Dennis. And he didn't tell you about the education. I'm sorry, he mentioned the education, but we actually brought in top physicians from like the Hazelton Clinic, the American Families Institute, Dr. Dan, he owns and operates the online rehab clinic. So we are also bringing in substance abuse, drug abuse, alcohol. There's a lot. It's a very intricate program that when they graduate the program, they're going to be the best they can be for what we have to work with. Finally, I'd just like to introduce Major General Baldwin. And came a long way. He drove a long time drive through the night to be here, and he got protocol at the base, and so he's here with us today instead of often. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it is a privilege to be here. I'm a Tar Heel. I went to high school in Winston-Salem and then joined the Air Force right out of high school and spent the next 39 years on active duty. And we love the military, we love the people. When I was just looking for a way to refinance my home, I had the privilege of talking to Will, and that started a relationship, just business-wise, but then he told me more about the opportunity to serve the veterans. And I truly have a heart for the veterans. My dad was one, my brother is a veteran, I'm a veteran. But I realize everybody is a human being, and veterans are like everybody else, humans in need of help. But I'm just very glad to put my 2 cents in as a member of the board here with Devine House to try to facilitate help and aid and comfort for those who have served our country, and whatever I can do to help Will and the Devine House reach out and give those who stepped forward when the nation needed them a chance to get back and fully functioning people in our community. I'm glad to do that. And so thank you for what you do for all the homeless people, not just vets. It's a tremendous thing. I am a Baptist preacher. That's my first calling and real calling in life. And so when you reach out and find someone in need, you actually, you've done it unto him, the Lord. And so thank you for what you're doing here today, and really appreciate it.
Thank you, General. And I'm just going to close with, we have a board of directors that governs the Devine House and everything we do. What we don't have at this point is the committee members and the committee boards. That's where, hopefully I got a room of caring people that would like to come on and help with the guidance and what we're doing. We're open. We're not a closed-minded, corporation. We're here to help, and I've talked with Karen several times, and she's helped me where she can, and she's feeling me out as I'm feeling her out, and everybody, Mike's been to my office. I've had a few minutes to speak with some of the people in here. Mr. Childers I met a few months ago, and I've met everybody on different levels, a lot of people, but we are in need of committee members, committee board members, and people that can help with the direction, volunteers and things like that. So if anybody's interested, my business cards have been handed out. I'm in the Bailey building, across the street from the new Five Guys. My doors always are open, and I work about 120 hours a week, so you'll always find me there. So other than that, thank you for the time that you've given us. If we can work together, I think we might be able to pull this thing off, and then we can recreate what we did here in Jacksonville, in Pendleton, Minnesota, Kansas City, and Dallas. Thank you, guys.